Mike Sullivan.
And I'm Lauren Rosella.
And we are here at Pine Hollow Golf Club in Clayton, North Carolina. And today we're going to show you how to hit some of those greenside shots with your cutter wedge. Those shots that can be really tricky and really screw your score up if you're not careful.
So we're going to be taking you to greenside bunkers, short and long.
We're also going to show you how to hit those longer greenside shots to help you get up and down. This is what you'd say a long greenside shot. So this is exactly what happens when you play a par 5, you hit 2 nice shots, but you can't quite reach the green. And this is a shot that a lot of people actually play away from because they don't have confidence as to how to hit less than a full swing. And we're going to talk about doing that right now with the cutter wedge. But the first thing I would like to say about this, right? Plan out your pace of play so you have time to take a walk up on the green. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take a walk up on the green, and I'm going to pace off a yardage, and I'm also going to pick out a spot about where I want to land that ball so I can get a better idea of what I'm going to do. All right? So I'm going to go do that right now. Okay, so I paced off the yardage, and I want to land this ball about 40 yards from here, and then I want to let it go ahead and release a little bit. So I'm not looking to hit anything really, like a real fancy shot or anything. And here's the thing that's so great about it. This shot right here gives people trouble because they tend to not be confident and they tend to decelerate a little bit, and because they're trying to pick that ball off the turf because they've experienced thin shots and fat shots. What's really great here is the low center of gravity of the club, right? The low center of gravity along with that pointy leading edge. There's probably some name for that besides pointy leading edge, right? But that pointy leading edge, it's going to cut right through the turf. So I catch it a little fat, it's not going to be a big deal. And I am going to make sure that I accelerate so I don't catch it thin. So the 3 things you want to do here on this shot is I'm going to play the ball about the middle of my stance. I'm going to cheat weight a little forward on my front foot. And then the biggest thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be decisive. All right? I'm going to let the club do the work. Right, Lauren? All right, here we go. Landing at 30, rolling at about 7 or so in the hole. Well, it's not in the hole. It's not bad. What do you think? 4 feet?
I would take that shot.
4 feet, pretty good. So definitely a makeable putt, and I'm good enough to make a 4-footer. All right, you want to try it, Lauren?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. A little skinny. Let's see how it works out. Oh, look at that. A little skinny. Uh-oh. It's coming back. You may have got closer than me. All right, we're short-sided. Not a good situation. And here's the thing. In order to hit the shot I want to get the ball up in the air and then have it kind of drop straight down. The nice thing about this club is the way that the sole is designed with that low center of gravity and the design of the sole. When this club cuts through the sand, I'm not adding a bunch of extra bounce when I open the club face. Let's give it a try. All right, so here's the idea. Club face open before I grip the club. Stance open, so I'm right-handed. I'm aiming way out to the left. I'm aiming far enough left that my club face is pointing at the target. And I'm going to play the ball position more forward in my stance so that I can catch the sand where the ball would normally be and splash the sand up towards the green. The club is actually not going to make contact with the ball, only with the sand. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I think that was good. Okay, this is a tough shot. I'm going to make that putt. That'll be a great par. Maybe a birdie on a par 5. Okay, so this is I think the hardest shot in golf. This is about almost a 40-yard bunker shot. I already paced it off. But here's what we're going to do. You can play this shot a couple of different ways, but I want to take advantage of the design features of the club, the low center of gravity, the way that the leading edge of the club actually extends down beyond the neck of the club, so that I can go ahead. I'm just going to power right through the sand, and I'm going to feel like the club is almost like a snowplow pushing the sand and pushing the ball forward. Normally when you play a bunker shot, you're going to open up the club face. We don't need to do that because of the features of the club. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up with our feet parallel to the target line and our club face square to the target line. All right? We're gonna play the ball position about the middle of our stance, maybe a little teeny bit forward of center, right? Just a little forward of center, and I'm just gonna strike the sand behind the ball and try to push the sand forward, more like a snow plow than like a splash, okay? Here we go.
Short, and we'll throw in a medium. Oh, did I take your line?
Yeah, you did.